Man, what's going on? It's a beautiful day on the north. We at O'Brien Park with Northology, Steph, Simon, Diamond. Yo.
Man, we got another episode, man, and I appreciate y'all tuning in to the channel and stuff like that. But we got a special guest on Northology. We got Steph Simon in this motherfucker. How you feeling, my guy?
Man, blessed, bro.
Blessed, and highly favored. You feel me?
Favored,
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Appointed, all those things on me.
Yep.
Straight up. How you feeling, bro? How y'all feeling?
I mean, shit, winter right around the corner and shit. So, we trying to get it in as much as possible.
It ain't no better place to do this, actually. I hope y'all keep it here. You know what I'm saying? You got to really test
and people don't know where we at.
People don't, but also you got to test people's Northology. Because,
Facts.
Actually coming out here is a part of it, too.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no better place than this. It's the Mecca.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you never imagine how many, we filmed here like 3 times, and people would just ask us what we doing too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The North is where it's at. You got people over there exercising, doing.
Yeah, we gotta utilize that.
That's what that Bamba music is over there.
We gotta keep utilizing our spaces. So I appreciate even that. Like it's beautiful to be outside.
Okay. You was telling us off camera or whatever that you are basically a volunteer at McLean, and basically you teach music engineering to students.
Yeah, man. So to get into that, I created a program that operates as a 501(c)(3), an organization called Dreamland Tulsa. And Dreamland Tulsa basically operates under 3 pillars, and which is Dreamland Festival being one, Dreamland Music Group, which takes over like entertainment and music, and then education, which is the Dreamland Artist Development Program. And the first program that we got under that section is TMC Records. Mm-hmm. And basically I'm a music director, I'm an executive director of TMC Records. But we go into the school, I created a curriculum, and we have a 5th hour course. It used to be a 6th and 7th hour, but it's now just 1 5th hour course.
Oh, so they letting the students, okay.
Yeah, we in there. So I'm not an official teacher, but they did grant me a class, like an actual course. It's an elective, and we operate the classroom as a record label. So and it's on both sides of the coin, front of the camera, behind the camera.
Facts.
On the mic, behind the mic, because you can't really do both. You can't, you know what I'm saying? If you want to learn both sides, you can be Travis Hunter and do that. But I teach songwriting, production, camera production, videos. We shoot videos, and really just trying to let them express themselves in a different way. Yeah, and the same way sports and basketball games, football games generate money through ticket sales. We generate money for the school through streams.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's how we bring something to the table.
So is it only you that's coming up with these ideas?
Yeah. I created this.
I'm just asking, bro.
I created this in a Stanley Steamer truck, man. An English teacher called me, Mr. Lawrence, and asked me how can I motivate the kids to come to school. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let me put my studio equipment in there. And then once I thought about it, I was like, man, how can I come in here every day? And I just started coming at lunchtime.
How many students do you have?
I got 20 now, but 80 students is on the waiting list. So I need to raise more money to hire more teachers so it can be like four classes a year. So.
And I really want to give you a round of applause because I don't think it's a lot of people. I don't know where we from. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people that take pride into helping the youth.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Especially with no, you know what I'm saying? With no money. No money. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's a big round of applause. But
man, I appreciate that, bro. I believe in what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be in all TPS schools. So this is like a pilot. I've been doing it for years, and I'm graduating. I'm graduating a lot of seniors that I started with as freshmen and watching them grow.
Yeah.
And to come be better cameramen. They editing their own videos now. They shooting their own videos now. Now I'm just kind of telling them what to do.
Yeah.
And now they doing it at this point. That's how I envisioned it. You know what I'm saying? So
how is your setup up there? Like, is it more of like you said, is when people are in class, it's almost like you being a part of the business.
We're going to have to do a Northology tour.
Okay, facts. Let's put that shit on the list.
You know what I'm saying? We just
put it on the list
there and do like a Cribs.
Yeah. This is
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the computer right here.
This is the podcast streaming section. This is the production setup. This is the recording setup. This is the classroom. You know what I'm saying? And a day where we got a concert where y'all can spend a day. Cause we do monthly concerts too. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, it's just another system to raise grade. Like football, they not trying to get everybody in the NFL.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But it's on you. But the system of football is you gotta be ineligible to play.
Yes.
And same with me. So they go to school, they get their attendance right, they get their grades right, they get to record, they get to shoot videos, they get logos. These are things that they can take with them when they graduate.
And I just want to see what the youth, because I'm a 90s baby.
Right.
All right. So basically growing up, you had like people like T.I. and stuff like that. Then was my kind of influencers to rap. But I don't know, this generation of music to me is a little bit different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just sometimes every now and then, you probably can contest to this too. Sometimes every now and then you get a poetic person that's very versatile. You get, you know what I'm saying, that one kid, you know what I'm saying, like not conscious, but you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Lyrical.
Yeah, lyrically, yeah. That just spit bars, you feel me?
Yeah, on me.
But then you have on the other side of that coin, you got the people, you got the mumble rap kids.
Crash out kids.
There you go. I just didn't want to go stoop
Nah,
that
it
low.
is. I've lost a lot of kids that I just can't reach. A lot of them to like murder charges. A lot of them go to jail. Just like some of them go off to succeed. I get the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? But my job is to let them really know what they saying hold weight and it's very powerful. And your tongue is very powerful. It can steer you into abundance, or it can steer you to destruction. So I kind of I evaluate them by letting them rap right when I meet them, just to see what they want to rap about.
Yeah, see where their mind at. First thing that's on your mind
is. You know
have
what
you
I'm
turned
saying?
some kids down? Like, oh man,
Yeah.
Okay.
I done turned some kids down that I've seen on Tulsa mugshots the next day.
No, I'm talking about because
just because they don't want to change and they really live in it and they just really, I'm like, I can't do nothing with y'all.
They're not doing the right thing.
But it's never because of what they're talking about. I'm very strict on I'm not giving you all this game, free studio time, free all this for free if you're not going to class.
Right.
So a lot of them want to come in there and rap, but they don't want to go to class every day. They don't want to do their schoolwork. And
what I'm saying, Steph,
so I got to turn them around.
Like, okay, and I put it like this: a lot of people may call this harsh, but I knew as growing up, sometimes when I started rapping, there was a lot of people, man, that's weak. Whoa. Desmond, I used to be trash, but that pushed me to the limit to where that made me great. Like when I'm asking any kid that ever came up to you, have you ever something like, nah, man, you just need to work on this.
I'm hard on them.
Yeah, you see what I'm getting at? Because
I'm hard on
even though it's hard, it's a positive thing too.
I don't want people. I tell them I don't want people listening to them because this is a cute program and it sound cool and y'all just kids. Let's just support the kids. And I'm like, nah, we treating this like NAWFSIDE was 17 when he made Illmatic. He ain't nobody listening.
He did.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody make that because ain't nobody like it because he was cute. He was hard.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was that guy. So these kids 17, 18 years old, I'm not being the football coach ain't being lenient on them playing football. Basketball, like you try out for basketball, you gotta make this team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's the same energy. I do take some that don't got it, that want it though. If I feel like they want to get better, I take them. You know what I'm saying? I normally take like 4 that I feel like are stars, 4 mid-level, and I take 4 that ain't never wrote a song before, but they want to do it. And just watching the transformation of how they go. But yeah, I done had to turn a lot of them around. Like a lot of them be weak, bro. Like just, like just to be frank. But I'm 37 and I try not to be biased on what I make. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you don't want to be grown man mind. Looking at the youth.
Biased on what I make, but also in my class, I pick girls and guys that got an ear for music, and we evaluate like what you think. And they do that to my music that I record. They be like, that's cool. That's nice. They just reviewed one of my videos and was like, nah, this is gonna go.
I want to bring some of my music up. Hey man,
they ain't no better feeling than some kids at McLean telling you, nah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Right.
They
straight
like
from the
Northside kids is always set the trend.
Yeah.
And determine what's dope and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's always started here. We walk around, I was just about to say this. You walk around some Abercrombie and whatever out here, we started all that shit. Like, you know, like everything started from out here. That's Northology. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I picked McLean first. I graduated from Union. You know what I'm saying? I went to Central.
A plus, getting that booger T.
So that's my next venture.
That's the step.
That's my next. Yeah. That's my next.
But McLean was a good place to start.
Start at McLean, build a Booker T. Is gonna be easy. Create a concert, kind of like a cheerleader, bring it on
type
cheer competition, but it's a concert competition.
Yeah.
So we're gonna review who shot the best video, who made the best album, Booker T and McLean. And the city votes, just like they vote for Player of the Year.
Northside Classic Records.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's hard though. That's hard.
I need 3 cents.
You heard it first. Because I've been thinking of like, what is it? But hey, we're gonna put that at the top.
Ideas, man.
On me.
Yeah.
But nah, it's real, bro. I don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? I can't, but I do evaluate, see where they mind at, and I'm like, all right, you talking about this? They love pain, they love destruction, they love death, they love crashing out, and I teach them how to find new ways and new topics and stuff to talk about. We got guidelines.
Yeah.
We can't go outside the program. You know what I'm saying with that music, but
that's still, believe it or not, that's more of the challenge than the lyrics.
Yeah. For sure.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Once you take that away, they be like, I don't know.
But that's what you realize that you don't cuss. I'm be honest with you. I think that's very unique for a person, especially when you so adopted to, you know what I'm saying, like the
vulgar and
you know what I'm saying, like shit like that. So when you can't steer away from it, then person like, nah, bro, you got to go right with this. Right. And I don't know about.
I don't know how to dribble with my left, coach. I can do everything with this. That's how it be. I'm just challenging them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna be kids forever. They're gonna have to learn other stuff eventually. So, and the best part is when they graduate, they know y'all got your eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like when I graduated high school doing music, bro, I ain't know what studios to go to or where to get an interview from or where to get a t-shirt made or where to, you know what I'm saying? How to go to show. They graduate with all these accolades, their resume is crazy, and they got a network of people they know how to, you know what I'm saying?
Right, it's almost like a trade class.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? So they leave ready. If they want to take on the independent lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? They know how to do it. So that's how I feel, but
I got a question. Like you say, like the classic, the Northside Classic concert, they'll go against each other at high schools or whatnot. Like, what gave you the idea to start bringing concerts to Tulsa? Because just in case people don't know, like you host a lot of events, bring a lot of big artists down here and things like that.
Bro, I wasn't getting booked. The music I made just wasn't getting booked. You know what I'm saying? In the era that like where I was really just going super hard, the clubs was kind of the dominant thing out here, and my music just didn't fit that world. So in order for me to perform, I just started booking, you know what I'm saying, booking shows.
Right,
so,
booking other talent.
Yeah.
Putting yourself
I was
on
like, I
spot.
gotta pay $500 to $1,000 for a venue, and you're gonna work your ass off to make sure you get your money back, you know what I'm saying, on the show. And sometimes it didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? But that's where it started, throwing my own shows. A lot of local artists that I like had the same issue. They put them on my shows, they start putting me on their shows, and like, you ping pong that for 10 years straight, you done created a whole underground scene with your homies. And then I just, you know what I'm saying, was like, let's go bigger and make a festival out of all of it. So it was really out of like, I always ask myself, if people fucked with me early, I probably wouldn't be throwing shows that did no festival. All this shit was out of like, straight up
the
desperation a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you starving. Like, I want to be out here to see.
Bro. You figure it out. So I got to get out of TCIM. I got to get the fuck out of here.
In case people don't know what TCIM. Tell them about TCIM.
That's where it was, bro. I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I drew the festival up in TCIM. I drew that motherfucker up, put it all together on my work computer. Email every artist, email every venue. Like, I gotta get out of here, bro. I ain't
utilizing your tools that was around.
Yeah, bro. They had internet on their computer, and I could contact people. I spend my day trying to sell ADT on the computer, but on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to set up an appointment. I'm on the computer, like, making plays, bro. Like, but it was pure desperation. Like, I gotta figure out a hustle that's gonna get me out of here, and that's what happened. I turned into a show. Yeah, just turned into a
man. For our viewers, I hope that swing is not that loud in the background.
On me, he's swinging on that motherfucker. He over there like wee.
But now I got a question for you though. All right, so just if people don't know you, just tell us about, you know what I'm saying, your upbringing. You know, we know you're on the north, but we don't know if you're in the 60s, 50s, 30s, the schools you went to. Tell people, bro. You know, tell your accomplishments.
Man, bro,
you know,
Hillcrest born, we could start there. You know what I'm saying? Hillcrest baby. I'm born, my uncle actually lived. I spent a lot of time at my uncle's house over here in the mobile homes. I'm from Pine and Harvard by Celia Clinton.
Okay, yeah.
Is that what it was called? Louisville Heights. I stayed on Indianapolis, right by the old Oklahoma style. There was a Brahms over there. There was a Quick Trip over there. And I'm from 36th Street. Been there my whole life. Skyline Ridge, which is Pine and Edison, or Pine and over there. It's right before Gilcrease Hills. It's the neighborhood right before Gilcrease Hills.
Yeah,
Park and Gilcrease Hills Shopping Center.
Okay, okay.
I lived in Skyline.
Skyline is in apartments, ain't it?
Skyline is a neighborhood. The apartments is on the other side of the Osage is on the other side of the golf course.
Okay, facts.
But it's Osage, the golf course, then Skyline, and that's where I met Felix. Felix was my neighbor,
right?
And good friend of mine, grew up with him in Skyline. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Central high school, then I moved out east. My mom and pops got a divorce.
You didn't play ball with Felix?
He was at Booker T.
Okay.
I played against him, Carver Madison.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
But he was Madison, Booker T, and I was Carver Central. We like switched.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Routes. And then I moved out east, Park Plaza, 41st, 129th. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yep,
And
facts.
then that's where I went to Union at. But I spent my whole life from Warehouse Market over there all the
Turley.
way to 36th
Yeah.
Street. Born and raised, bro, over here, Easter egg hunting and that. That's what I feel when I come over here.
What about that? What's the house called? By downtown, the White House.
It's called the Skyline Mansion now. So it
Skyline.
was the Brady Mansion.
Okay. What's the history behind it?
So yeah, bro. It's crazy because we used to ride around that house. It was a big scary house to us as a kid.
I always thought it was nice.
Felix. I would ride by that house on the way home all the time. It was the White House to us. You know what I'm saying? And but the history is Tate Brady. Tate Brady was quote unquote the founder of Tulsa, and he was an ex-Klansman. He was like a Klansman investor. Okay. He had the bread for the Klan. So he's Jerry Jones for the KKK. Right. If you put it in perspective, he was the founder of Tulsa, and he owned a lot of oil and land. You know what I'm saying? And allegedly, and when it's white people, I don't even use allegedly. I just assume they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like they did it. They did it to me. Like for real. People know my stance on Black Wall Street, but cause we do so much research on our part, and I want to hold the white people accountable on doing their research. Cause if that's your cousin, uncle, great grandpa, I want to know what you inherited that belonged to us. You know what I'm saying? So, but back to it, Tate Brady invested in the bullets and the gas and the, you know what I'm saying, and the bombs and like, yeah, it's nothing. Let's blow this shit up. And so, years later, you know what I'm saying, down the line, the house goes for sale, and Felix bought the house and basically gave me the keys, bro. I wish I knew about this streaming life. I would have been up in there streaming. Like, I never thought to stream. I was just in there recording, making music. I put a stage in there, and we turned it into a place where, like, you can just come record and come perform, you know what I'm saying, shows, open mics, concerts. Any type of thing you want to do creatively, y'all need to, bro. Like, it's not, that's streaming ain't my thing, but like podcasts, live streaming and stuff like that, that's like it's built for it's cameras and all type of stuff in there. So it's now like a creative space called the Skyline Mansion. But Tay Brady, you know what I'm saying, he committed suicide in the kitchen when one of his kids passed away, and he committed suicide in the kitchen.
It was one of them houses that you always seen as a kid, and he was like, "Oh, it's up for sale."
Run up and touch it. Like, we was kids, like, run and touch it and run off real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I ain't even talked to Felix, he bought it. As far as the purchasing, that's all him. When it went up for sale, he was like, he always wanted it.
Yeah, it's a nice house.
He had the money to get it. He's into real estate and investing. That's been his thing. He did well for himself in the NFL. Mm-hmm. For the Dallas Cowboys, and he purchased that house. And I was doing a photo shoot in front of it, and he just happened to pass by. I ain't seen him since he went to the league, and he was just like, "Steph, bro, what's up, bro? You still doing music? Like, let's look inside. You can put your studio in here." Mm-hmm. And we just hit it off, you know what I'm saying, and did our thing. So we kind of been building ever since out of there. But yeah. Y'all gotta get in there for sure.
Oh yeah, we gonna put.
All right, Steph, I got a question.
Yeah.
It say niggas from the North don't leave. It sound like you been in a lot of places. Places you done been, what's your favorite place you done been so far?
I don't know why niggas want us to leave so bad. Like, leave for what? What's the favorite place I done been in the world? Right. Denver, Colorado.
Out of all places.
Ooh, I'll retire in Denver. One, I'm a big Denver Bronco fan, but before I even went to the game, Denver, Denver, Colorado is probably a place I'm going. If I ever disappear and retire and I'm just done, everything is in place to where it don't need me, system is running, everything's operating, I'm in Denver. Beautiful, bro. Peaceful like this. Always cool like this. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite weather. If you want, I like to hike. I like to ride bikes. I like to do all that type of stuff, bro. But my favorite, I'm big on venues. I'm a performing artist, so I'm big on like Apollo Theater and like historic venues. You know what I'm saying? And Red Rock Amphitheater is probably one of the most beautiful like performance amphitheaters that I ever seen, and like that's on my bucket list to perform at. And it's like up in the mountains, bro. It's one of the best theaters ever.
I seen that.
Not like a movie, bro. I'm a perform on that motherfucker one day, bro. And it made me just want to make better music, cause I'm like, the music I'm making ain't gonna get me at no theater like that. You gotta make some big. You gotta make some music. You know what I'm saying? So like
Okay.
some Anderson .Paak.
I'm gonna make a rebuttal to what you said. Do you think? Okay, you say it's the music, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the music, because just look at it from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, bro, with music, all right, just look at how many rappers you have now, right? You got your bullshitters, you got your serious niggas, you got your conscience niggas, you got, drill niggas, you know what I'm saying? You got all that type stuff. But one thing I noticed, bro, is never about the music. That's half of it.
Yeah.
It's your appearance. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
what
good
it is.
rebuttal, bro. Cause that's how I left. It was people camped out. It was people camped out for whoever was about to do a concert in there. And I said, bro, what is it about me that's gonna make people wanna like tailgate? I want people to tailgate at my show. Cause my show like a Juneteenth black college kind of feel.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what am I not giving to make people feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's not a music thing. Cause I make that music already. It's a presentation thing, you right.
Yeah.
And I walked out of there thinking that like I need to present myself better. So the world can, you know what I'm saying, take me in. Now that's good, bro. I fuck with that.
I feel the same thing about myself.
Northology,
Oh, God,
right
I
there.
thought about it.
That's Northology right there. That's real.
All right, Steph. Before we head out, got one more question for you.
I'm here, bro.
What's your message to the North?
Man, my message to the North right now is all roads lead to dreamland, man. That's my message. It'll all make sense soon, but all roads lead to dreamland. Dreamland is the way. Dreamland is the way to what we all been waiting on when we say the town don't support, or the town ain't enough, or I need to move, or like Dreamland is gonna be the reason why it's okay to stay. That's all I got.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.